Hello. Welcome, gamers. It is Friday. It is in fact the first Friday of April. Some might even say a good Friday, maybe. Is this why Easter Island? Hold on. Isn't this Easter Island, guys? They're telling me that they had Easter Island relevant to the fact that it's almost Easter? No way. There's no way. That's just a coincidence. Anyway, welcome Stream Elements, welcome Top of Insects, welcome Tag Barrel, welcome Old Man Diabetes, and Potato, and Duck, and Yuyuko. Yes, this is today's image. It's not really a cube. Now, I can understand that the surrounding outline might resemble a cube-like structure, but it's not. Also, welcome Tina. Well, what is that emote? Is that a Tom's emote? It's not. It is not. I thought it was Tom's. Did you all make it during the peak kicking stream? Was too sick? No, Denchi killed me. I was at the very top and then Denchi betrayed me and I died. I died at the very end despite having been at the very top. It was messed up. I can't believe he would do that. That's why he needs to be cancelled. That he can get away with doing something like that. With live video evidence as proof. Everyone saw it. Everyone saw it. Yeah, Judas. Anyway, today's stream, I will be continuing, perhaps, the 3D Blender rig that I was doing. And actually, this is like vaguely related to Easter even, because this is it's a rabbit. And for some reason, I don't really understand why rabbits are associated with Easter. And eggs? Like, why rabbits and eggs? Rabbits don't lay eggs. Why are people associating rabbits with that? I don't know. Anyway, what we had last time, we had fixed up a few issues with the rig, the weight painting, and then we started animating part of it. Okay, so this is what the rabbit looks like today. It's got some movement. The legs are moving. The hands are moving. It's got some up and down. I added a little bit of like forward head movement off stream. Also, like, it tilts a little bit to the left and right. Now, like, I'm like, is this good enough? I don't know. We could add some things to the ears to make it so that the ears also move, because, you know, it's a bit strange that the head is just like, I mean, it's like moving, right? But it's kind of not that expressive, if that makes sense. Like, the ears aren't really moving in a way that makes sense physically. But I mean, the rest of it seems alright. This is nice, thank you. Got the legs moving. Got some slight movement of, like, you know, the shoulders, if there are even any shoulders, I don't even know. It's going left and right, and then some up and down. Look at this. Yeah, hold on, you can fix it like this. Look at that. We got some up and down, some forward movement. Arms are moving back. The tail is not moving, but maybe that's fine. It's moving with the body. And then what? And then we got pixels that you can zoom into. We got this. Anyway, I feel like, I guess the walk looks alright now. But I tried rotating the head a little bit. It's like, I don't know, it just feels a bit weird that it's just like stationary like this. But then, like, it looked weird, so I stopped doing that. It is still moving to the left and right. We could look it up. Walk, cycle, reference. Front view. Front view. Like, what are some things that we must consider? Look at how I looked up front view, and most of these are not front view. It's actually messed up. Okay, so we got the various poses. Welcome, Big Ham. Wolf teach me. No, you already know how to do this. Big Ham has done 3D commissions for many notable people. You're already aware. This is for the people that don't know. Like me. Okay, how do you do how do you do running animation? I guess it's, I don't know if this is like a walk or a run. I guess it's more of a running animation. Cause like, I don't know. It's like, it's something between a walk and run. It's like a slow run. I've only really done more walks than runs. Man. Some swag in the walk. This is kind of like a walk, right? In some ways. Similar. Anyway, I'm looking at it. We got contact. Hold on. Let's confirm our existing structure of animation here. So we got this. So we start off with, where is it? This one. Contact right now. This leg is in contact. And then we go to the down position, which I believe is here. Is it here or here? This one? Hold on. This one, they're not even going down. What the? You start with foot sliding forward and backwards till it looks good, then foot height and arm swim. Foot sliding forward. I thought it was backwards because it's going back, right? Shoulder hip turns usually last. Okay. Alright, so we got contact and then it goes down. But then like my down pose, hold on. Down pose is when the knee is bent and the other leg is out, which is like this. It's kind of like maybe this. No, this is passing this. Okay, so this I think, hold on, the body, the torso should be going down. That's why it's called the down pose. I didn't actually have it go down. So the down, when do I actually go down? The down happens slightly after. Is that why this looks weird? Shouldn't the down be here? Anyway, and then down, and then the pass position is here. That's when the legs start to pass. That book is really good. This one. This is the, what's this one called? The book. The book that everyone knows. What is it called? I don't even know. I've seen it before. It's the same book as this one, right? Richard Williams. Animation. Animator Survival Kit, that's what it is. Yes. I've seen this many times. It is a thing that exists. It's got many things you could do. You could have the run animation. Alright, so let's go back to what we had. This one. So we had down and then passing position is this one. And the head, it should be about the same height, and it kind of is. I lied actually leg slide first, then loop the hip up and down to help with contact passing up. Both graphs are usually super even. Let's see. Let's see, this goes down. It goes here, goes down. And then you have up, the up pose. So really, I think I have it messed up. This one should be up, and yet it is the same vertical level. What have I done? Hold on, so it goes this one, it's going down. But really, the down should be like a few frames earlier. Let's try changing this. Was it the hips or the chest? Hold on, which one did I guess the hips control everything else? Or are the hips just for rotation? Let's click on, okay, so chest. This is chest. Okay, whoa, what if it just started doing this? What if your rabbit just started doing this? Welcome Cheggy channel, hello. I know of you. Don't you also do 3D stuff, right? How do you do your walk cycles? Your running cycles? Well, welcome Monmu. Oh, look at this guy. What if your rabbit started doing this? What if your rabbit just did this? And just give up? No, you can't give up. You have to keep trying, okay? I did one a couple hours ago. Okay, then you'll know everything, okay? Now I'll be like, what do I do? And then you can be like, you should do this. And then I'll go, okay. And then I do it, and then it looks good. Alright, so I think I don't... Okay, so these should be moved earlier. I forgot if I moved the chest specifically or the hips. I think it was the hips. Is there a way to check? Is there a way to like hide this? Like pretend that it didn't exist and then check the other ones? I guess I could just delete them temporarily. But I don't want to. But I can. I will. I've deleted them. Okay, so it turned out the chest is what's moving it downward. First of all, only use the torso and feet first. Ignore the rest. Okay, so I think I did have the torso. Yes, it was the torso that was in movement. Okay, so let's see. Let's go back here. Let's just delete all... No, we can't delete all the torso movement. Hold on. So the torso, it's gotta go... This is the down pose, so it's gotta go downward slightly. Alright, so it's like this, and then it goes down, and then you got the passing position, so it's like slightly above contact. So contact, if I copy the torso from here, and then delete, and then paste it over this one. Okay, so there, it goes down, and then it goes up, but it goes slightly higher up. So let's grab this one slightly higher up. And then you go the up pose. Oh, but it's like it's too far up. Just slightly. And then this one is also, this is the up pose. What you want to do is start with the contact and then the passing position first, and then in between those, torso up and down movement. Torso. Graph editor, I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is. You think I know things. So this goes down, goes up, and then goes even more up. See, that was my problem. It was going down when it should have been up. So this one. Oh, but now this leg isn't in contact with the ground. Button next to dope sheet. This thing? Oh, the graph editor. What the heck is this? It shows the torso movement. That's too much. That's too much for me to understand. Hold on. First, let me go back here first. Okay, so we go here, and go down, and we go up, and then we go up more. It should be up more, but then the legs should still be in contact with the ground. And then it goes down. Okay, hold on. So it does continue to go up. Okay, so we gotta take this. Where's the leg? What happened to the leg? Why can I not select the leg? Oh, because I have it hidden. Okay. Right. This is here, that's there. Okay, so now view turn off handle. You're telling me that if I go to the graph editor and then view and don't show handles, I see. So this, hold on, I'm gonna keep switching back because this is what I'm familiar with. Okay, so let's see, from here, so this leg still needs to be in contact with the ground. So this is the up pose. So the up pose, this one right here should be still slightly in contact with the ground. Looks like that. Actually, I think I have it. It should really be this. Okay. And then let's see. This leg should really be more like this. Perhaps, maybe, perhaps like this. It's like that. Okay, so those here. This is the passing. This is passing, but this really, this leg really should be aligned to the ground. So we do Alt R, grab it. We set the Z to 0. Okay, put that right there. It goes like this. It goes there. Oh wait, hold on. Oh no, that's fine. The leg should continue to be in contact with the ground. Goes there, goes here, and then in the up pose, welcome JD, that is when it starts to leave the ground, and then the other leg is about to be in contact with the ground, but I think it should really be lower, right? Because back here, wait, hold on, like this. This one is like slightly behind that leg. Hold on, wait, I think I have this messed up. It's like this, and then this leg should still be back, touching the ground, but it's not. It should be like this. Perhaps like this, right? Like this, it's like that. Welcome Stanley. Maybe even at 0, it more or less should be angled to the ground. And 0. Yeah, it's like, it's close enough. It's like in close enough contact with the ground. Maybe, yeah, so it's like this, and then it drags along the ground while this leg is there. But actually, shouldn't this be farther back? Hold on. Because right now this is like bent like this, whereas this one, it's like bent backwards. Maybe it's got to be like that. Okay, what about that? And then it goes like that. It's actually still behind. So it's more like this, and then you rotate it slightly. And make sure that it looks fine from this angle. Yep, it looks fine. Okay, and then what? And then you go to the up pose. And the up pose here, you got this leg, it's like that. This leg is like that. That's pretty good. Okay, and then the next one, that's when you have the reverse. Okay, you take this one, you copy paste it, but reversed, perhaps, which I think it already is. Yeah, it's already doing that. Okay, so I just have to copy the rest of this stuff. Alright, so let's see. We take this one, we copy it, we paste it here, Control Shift V, perhaps. Or not. How do you do this? How do you do this? You select everything. I'd like to select everything. but only on the current frame. Copy, post, paste, mirrored. Yeah, that is what I was trying to do. Wait, copy, pose. How do you copy, pose? Right click. Here, copy. Copy selected frames. I just want, whoops. I would just like to select these frames. In viewport, what? Copy pose. I mean, that's already there. Okay. And then paste, but inverted. Wait, what is the root? It copied the root for some reason. I didn't want to do that. Click on this. Click on this here. Now, I was able to do it the other way. I feel you can copy from here. I may have done it before. Maybe I'm wrong. I think I'm wrong. What did I just paste? Oh, because I didn't, wait, what? The torso has not been copied. Okay, hold on. Let me just make sure this is right. Okay, so this is fine. This is fine. Use this as graph editor as well. Okay, maybe I will learn the graph editor. Okay, so how do you do this? How does one use the graph editor? How do I choose the specific things that are animated? The things that are to be animated. How do I zoom this out? Control, Shift doesn't do anything. Alt. You can't. You zoom this out. Pan view. No, I want to zoom so that I can see the whole thing. Left side, you can hide. But what do I want to hide? Control, you can zoom. It appears to me that control is just scrolling. And shift goes up. Oh, control middle. No. Wait. Oh, by middle click. I see. I thought you would just scroll. Okay, so let's see. We got this here. Everything is good. And what is this? This tells you all the things. This is the rotation of the foot and others. And then, can I copy these? Can I copy these specific ones here? And then paste them reversed here? You can, okay. Interesting. Copy these, got them. And then you paste these here. And then you paste these ones as well. But then I would like to do that for everything. Not just that one leg that I selected, but all of it. Maybe I just select everything. Yes, okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so you click the torso as well. Copy this. Paste that. Oh, I see. Oh, shoot, look at that. Copy this. Paste that one. Okay, so we should theoretically have... okay. Some part of this looks like it's a bit choppy. What is it specifically? It starts here and goes down, goes up. And then it's even farther up. And then it goes back and down. Something seems wrong. I think maybe up is a bit too, it's like a bit too high up, perhaps. Yes. Okay, let me move that. Click the graph on the torso. The y-axis. The y location. So let's see. This here is too high up. I simply need to lower it. Shift H to hide everything but the selected thing. Wait, shouldn't it be Z-axis? Then Blender Z is up for some reason. Or Shift H. Okay. That's useful. It's useful advice. Alright, so it goes down, which is maybe fine, and then it goes up. But then it continues to go up. Same in graph. You mean like if I press Shift H here. Welcome Hamflow. That is in fact the Yoshinam walk star. Shift H to hide everything but interesting graph. Okay. Alt H to unhide. Alright, let's see. Welcome Imperial 2014. Hello. Okay, so it goes down and then up. Maybe this should not go this high up. Maybe this one should be, but now that's too low. Now it's too low though. It's gotta be above this. I will call you Alfie if you want. I think that would be good, yes. Welcome Panis. 6-7. How am I doing? I'm doing alright. I'm trying to figure out this animation. Alright, so this is passing. Passing is like not, wait, hold on. This isn't the passing position. What is it? This is the up position. So it should be up. It does make sense that this is up. But maybe it's too high up. Or maybe down is too far down. If I lower this here, the down is too much. Yeah, I feel like the down is too much. But then if it's like up here, never refer to Wolfie as Wolfie. What? What the? Hold on. So this, just move the graph up. This. That makes sense. Let's copy and paste. You can multi-select. Who up multi-selecting? Wait, maybe this is good. Am I working on a new game? No. This is just, I'm just learning how to do 3D animation and rigging and modeling. Just for fun. Okay, this looks better than what I had before, I think. Possibly. Thank you, Carabelle, for the 19 months. That is in fact many months. Looks awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Actually, this looks more like a walk than the previous one I had. The previous one I had looked a bit more like a run. This one does actually look like a walk. More or less, you can check the graph of the feet. It is a bit wobbly. True, true. Where are you going? What do you mean he? Why would you assume it's he? We don't even know. Super hard in PR chat. Maybe. Alright, so let's see. What's wrong with this animation? The up could be also a bit lower, I think. Oops. Let's what is it? Alt H, Shift H to hide. Okay, and then click on this and lower it slightly. And we'll copy it here and paste it. Okay. So it looks like that. And then what? Good question. Good question. Good question. I will figure out what. I feel like I could get rid of this side to side movement. I feel like it's not. Yeah, torso rotation. Let's see. Where's the torso? That's the chest. This is the torso. Didn't really unhide anything. Torso has some rotation. No, it's really, I think it's the chest rotation. There appears to be, how do you mean this? Location, the quaternion. Also one tip. What is your advice? Some words of advice. Next time when you animate character, make sure all the bones are an Euler. What? No one has ever told this to me. Well, what does that mean? No one ever said this. What's the difference? I still don't really even know what a quaternion is. I've seen it. It's like a game dev thing. It's like a matrix or something that applies rotations. I don't even know. Quaternions. When are they even turning? Euler just XYZ. But they don't have W. How can you live without W? Gotta have W. Quaternion is also that weird W value. What is that W? What if I want the W? What if W is actually good? Quaternion is like 4-dimensional variable to store rotation with gimbal lock value. Sorry, gimbal lock issue. Without. That's why now you can't change it. No. Without gimbal lock issue. Yeah, it sounds complicated. Alright, so let's see. I want to remove some of the unnecessary rotations that I have. Neck, follow, torso? What is that? There's nothing there. What's this one? That's the quaternion. Oh, I could just delete this, right? Yes. And then this one as well. Just delete it. Hold on. I'm gonna hide it. We're gonna hide it. I'm gonna unhide it. We're going to click on perhaps. Can we just delete these from here? Yes. And then what is this? This one. Neck follow. Do I need that? It doesn't even change. We can just delete that, right? Head follow. Torso parent. Yeah, what if we just deleted that? And then what is this one? This one is X location, which we're not changing. We are not changing the X location. That's fine. And the Y location as well is not changing. We're also not really changing the scale. Best way to fix stuff is basically make the curves clean. Clean mean that it doesn't do snakes when you actually want the curve to go up. It doesn't do snakes when you actually want the curve to go up. What does that mean? This is clean. So you just want it to go like this. Perhaps. Okay. And then, okay, then what do you do? Now that the torso and leg movement appears to be maybe okay, I don't know. What do you do after this? What does one do? Should I delete this? I feel like this is a bit weird. This side to side movement makes it look like they're struggling to walk. They don't usually move this much, right? There's like a little bit of movement, but not this much. Raking it up, the keyword, but that's 3 words. How can it be a keyword if it's 3 words? Can't have 3 words. Make not everything move at the same time. You could offset things. That is a thing that I've seen mentioned in some tutorials. You can set it up and then shift everything over by 1 or 2 frames so that there's a bit of lag. Welcome Ilorezi. Now I do also feel like this could use some rotation, right? Doesn't it feel like we should have some rotation? It's just like a flat, like it's just going up and down. Leg and torso is fine. It's the upper body and arms. And the head is too stable. Yeah, I think that was my problem. But like, what do you do? I tried adding a little bit of rotation and it looked a bit weird. Just in my opinion. What if I just undo everything I did for this? Subtle. Alright, what did I actually change here? Welcome back to this walking. What is this? Pools? Am I right, guys? What is that game called? Usually I don't even touch these before I'm done with torso. No, but I thought I was done, and it turns out I wasn't. Turns out I wasn't done. I was not done at all. Not even close. Alright, so I guess let me just delete everything. That's always a good thing to do, just delete everything. And then what does this look like? Look at that. Also, let's delete this. Hold on, what did I have? This guy. What is causing this? What is this movement? This rotation. This rotation that I have here. What is that? This. Yes, it is this. Let's delete that. Okay. And then I guess we can revisit the arms. What should the arms look like? Well, let's take a look. The contact pose. This arm. Let's click on the arm. We gotta show the arm, guys. The forward kinematic arms. This one. Alright, so the arm should be back here. The other arm in front, that looks fine. Maybe. And then you have the down pose. Actually, oh wait, the arm should be farther back. They're actually moving the wrong way. Although I guess it depends on the character. I guess some characters could do that. It should still rotate up. Yeah, it should be... Okay, so this is maybe too far back. Rather, I should maybe swap these two. It could be like here. And then it goes there. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. It will add a drag if you do that. It will look better. Oh, you mean like reversing this? That's good. How do you reverse? Is there mirror? Mirror? Can I just like, is there a way to just swap these two? I guess I could like... Look at that, no. I could also look it up. Blender, swap, keyframes. I would just move them. No. Surely there's a way. Alright, fine. Well, but they get adjusted though. Hold on. Whoa. I guess you mean move the arms? I guess I could just move the arms. Would make sense to just move the arms. Alright, so let's see. You start off with the arms. You can hit G and then X to move keyframes and axis up and down. Don't pull them without. Well, okay, so I did G, X. Hold on. But it seems like when I move them here, it also moves them. Maybe it's fine. Alright, so this one is... Where is this supposed to be? Hold on, let's undo this. This was supposed to be there. So this one now is here. Wait, did I just undo? Hold on. Did I like... Oh no, because we should have this. We should select both of these things. Let me undo everything. Because it's not just this that needs to be rotated. It's also this. And also this. Okay, I guess this thing doesn't rotate. It's this. And this. And those are changed. Let's move them. Move these. Alright, so it goes here, and then it goes, okay, then it goes that way. Here, goes farther back. And then in the passing position, it is directly down. And this is close enough to being almost directly down. And then this one, it goes like that. It's fine, and then it continues going. Wait, no, hold on. Am I missing a pose? Hold on. we got contact down, passing up. This up. Why is the body going down? Did I miss a frame somewhere? And this appears to be contact. This is another contact. Welcome DX Nomad. I think I've missed a frame. I've missed something here. The torso. Okay, so it turns out I needed one at 3, 6, and 9. So if we go back here, where am I? There. Okay, so we need 3. Okay, it turns out I've totally missed many things. Okay, so we need another frame here. That's what I was missing. You insert selected channels, and then all right, so this will be the up pose. So we are at passing position, and then up. We gotta be like this, and then contact. It continues to go. I mean, isn't this is this fine? Goes here. Goes there. That seems like it's maybe fine. And then goes there. Maybe. Alright, then it just repeats, right? It just repeats. So you take this one, you paste it here. You can just do this. You could probably just do this, right? You can't just do that. You cannot just do that. Oh, because these are wrong. Let me just delete these. Alright, so we have these. Copy, go to 15, paste them. Alright, then you gotta copy them to the other side. Wait, what the heck? Hold on. Did I paste wrong somewhere? Why is it going back? I think I pasted something wrong. Okay, I definitely pasted something wrong. Alright, let's just it goes here. Oh, it's gotta be in reverse, right? I have to paste them the opposite way, because otherwise this will go directly back here. Right, so just copy this one, 15, and then copy this one to 18, and this one to 21, and this one to 24. Okay, but why is it doing that? Not quite. No. Need to mirror it. Like mirror to the other arm, or what am I mirroring specifically? It goes here, goes here, goes back. Also, isn't my animation supposed to end at 23? It ain't quite the same. Why is it ending at 24 now? So it's got to be in the timeline view. Shouldn't it be ending at 23? Oh no, is it? Wait, hold on. What do I have this? Should this be ending at? Should I be pasting that at 25? Did I just mess everything up? Oops, what did I just do? Should be ending at 23. Because 24 is the repeat frame. I think. Let me check this. Oh, but this is now there. Alright, so this one is on frame 21. This should have been on frame 24. Yes. Okay, that seems better. Okay, and then you also gotta update the legs. Just to make sure that these are also ending at 24, which they're not. So now they are. And then this guy, the other leg, also goes there. Okay, that seems better. Okay, but now we have to fix the arm. Okay, so the arm. Get the arm, forward kinematics. Click on this guy. And that guy. Okay, so this does end on 24. To go, but it's looking pretty good except for the arm. Thank you for your advice. I think that this, whatever this is called, the graph view, is pretty good. It's pretty good. I can understand why you would want to use it. Alright, so what do I do here? This one is this one, but for some reason it looks weird. Going from here back. It's like it's going here, it's going back, and then it continues to go here, but then like it goes here, and then it doesn't. It doesn't go. But why? Why does it do that? Why does it do that? Anyone walk like this? Does anyone's arm do this when they walk? Anyone even walk nowadays? Anyone even walk in here? You're walking. There's not quite the same swing up there. While the other one is kind of done swinging. It's not really to be copied. Do I have to like have this be its own entirely separate thing? No. You can't just copy it, but in reverse. Okay, so it goes here, goes forward. Oh, I should be looking at the other side, because now, okay. Is that the case? Hold on, it goes here. That's what I was misunderstanding. Okay, so after this, then this arm is now that one. And then it should continue, I see. It should continue to go. And it goes here, goes here. But it doesn't end there. It doesn't end here and go back. It should, well, okay, this one does kind of start to go back. Does it though? I think it should continue. It should continue to go. So this is the second, this is contact This one goes here, and then it goes back. But it should, yeah, it should continue another frame before going back. Twitch is going to show ads in approximately 1 minute. It says your 1 minute warning. Oh. Okay, so we gotta click on this. And so it's gotta continue moving. It goes like this, it goes here, and then it continues. It continues to move, but then maybe this is a bit more downward, like that. And now it goes down to the 0 pose. Interesting. At 24, yes. Okay, so this is that. And then it's gotta go, now it starts going backwards. We take this and put that at 24. Wait, oh, I needed to select this and that. So 24 is this one. And then we just gotta add the ones that are in between. Alright, so continue moving, and then, okay, so at the next one of these, oh, it's ad time. Alright, I'm gonna drink some water. Alright, hydrated, yeah, we got ads running. Anyone watching ads? Anyone seen a good ad recently? No, the answer is no, there are no good ads. Imagine watching advertisements. Could not be me. I would never watch an ad. That's cringe. Ads. I worked on recently. Bay's recent MV. Let's go. This guy's out there doing things. Doing things for professional companies and whatnot. Imagine being commissioned by Hololive. That's crazy. Could not ever imagine. You guys see what they did with Holostars? That was a thing, right? Didn't they announce that they were stopping support for Holostars? What the heck? It's messed up. It's hecked up, guys. Can't believe that they would do that. Anyway, we got 15 and then 18, right? This here. The walk cycle. I would like to see this walk cycle from both sides. So now this arm. What's that? It's crazy we made so many animated shorts of them just recently. Man. Until recently. Yeah. When will it ever be hecked down? It will never be hecked down. It's only ever hecked up. Never down. It just continues to go up. Never down. Alright, let's see. It goes here. Wait, this feels a bit strange. Like, although it does continue moving, I guess it's just because it immediately starts going back like this. Alright, so at frame 18, at what point should it be halfway? Perhaps at 21. Perhaps at frame 21. It should be like this. And then at frame 18, it's gotta be let's look right. Seems a bit too swingy. Okay, frame 18. Because here is gotta start going back slightly. You know, what happened to what I had at frame 21? It just disappeared. No, this looks strange. It goes, I feel like, okay, so maybe, let's see. So it's here and then here. It continues to go. It continues going. Anyone else continuing to go? Is anyone even going? I think I see the moon, the freaking moon. They saw the moon from the rocket. They went to space. Anyone been to space? Aren't we all in space? Every time I talk about this, I'm like, aren't we in space right now? Earth is literally in space. What makes them special? We've been to space. We're in space right now. We will always be in space. You can't even leave space. It's not possible. The insert keyframes for all channels. Literally in space right now. Space. It's huge. Space. The final frontier. My fellow Americans. Space. That's what he says. You guys know that's what he said. Space, the final frontier. My fellow Americans. Space. Yes. Space. What am I saying? Guys, what am I doing? What are we doing here? Welcome Bloody Rain 2K. Sounds like a good argument the next time someone tells me to leave my home. We're already in space. We're literally in space right now. They think they're so special. Oh, we're going to space. Oh. Outer space. Man. Why even space? What is this? W quaternion rotation? Ain't no freaking way. W rotation. Are we in inner space? Yeah, where even is inner space? What is inner space? And then this is where you misinterpret my words and think I said in her space. Whereas I actually said inner rather than in her. space. No, you're too close, you're in her space. To me, it's an ancient DOS game that used your file system to generate levels in your space. Interesting. Does all channels insert really all channels? Because, like, I don't need it to be in all channels. I just need it to be in these channels. But then if I click on selected channels, it does other stuff. It doesn't make sense. Selected channels. Okay, so let's see. Arm movement. Arm movement, see, so the thing that looks weird is this. It goes forward, and then it continues to go forward, which is fine. But then then it looks weird, right? This is strange. It just feels too sudden, right? It just goes. And then it goes back. Is there a way to do easing in animations here? Like ease in, ease out. It just looks bad. Walk cycle, arm movement. Okay, what about this one? This one, it goes forward. Oh, it actually stays there for a while. It stays there until the passing pose. So this is the first passing. And then it goes forward a little bit more. And then it kind of stays there. Okay, it's not supposed to go back like this. It's supposed to stay there. A little bit. Like that. And then in the low pose, is this the low pose? Hold on, where are we? Where are we at right now? This is the contact. Okay, contact pose is here. Then low. Then this is low. Okay, so low goes forward and then passing. Passing is when it goes back. Which actually is what I had, right? That's literally what I had. And then after that, then the high pose. High pose, isn't that when you wave at someone? Alright, so it should be like this, right? And then it's rotated slightly. Yeah, that's the high. But what happened? You see this? Are you seeing this arm move weirdly? What the heck? What is this? Why is it doing that? It shouldn't be doing that. Why would they be doing that? Why are they doing this? What is causing that? This? The bend in the arm, perhaps? This? Maybe a few keys too much. It goes here. And the arm bends, and then it what even... Yeah, it's like this. It's like this here. Looks like it snaps from one to another. Maybe there's one on the hand or forearm. Yeah, what is that? There's nothing there. I need to like hide the other arm. It's really throwing me off. Let's see, this guy's got nothing. This guy, there's nothing there. Alright, what if I just delete this? Let's just delete this. And then you go back. Now, like this. Maybe I don't even need a keyframe. Maybe that's fine. Does look a bit weird. This part looks a bit weird. But why? So this is the passing pose. No. Not passing. This is contact. This is contact. This is other contact. And then it continues to move forward a little bit, which is good. That's what you want. And then it goes back. And this is passing. This is the passing pose. Which, that seems fine, right? That looks correct. What does this one look like? It goes here, it's passing, and then there. Maybe I don't need this. No, that looks weird. Never mind. Maybe I did need that. Maybe it only looks weird from this angle. Maybe from the front and other angles it looks fine. Maybe it's fine. Maybe that's fine. Okay. And then I just need to copy this to the other arm. Which I can do by copying in reverse. So really I should be copying from here to the other one, and then I'll copy this one on the other side. Let's see, we'll do this. We flip around to the other side, and then we enable the other arm. Click on this, click on that. All right, let's delete all of this. All right, then you gotta paste this here. No, you gotta paste reverse. So now that's there. But I really wanted to paste more than just one of these. I wanted really to copy all of these. For some reason it did not do that. Okay, now it did it. Alright, then you gotta go back and then copy the rest of the frames. If you all know, those frames are these ones. But not the first one, because the first one is really the same as this one, so you really just need these. Right. Copy. Go on the other side. Go to frame number 15. And then paste them. Why did it paste it? What? Why did it not paste it correctly? Save the frames. So I wanted to copy these. Copy. Go here. Go to 15. Paste flipped. Okay, there it is. It feels a bit robotic. Interesting. I think the head is also rotated slightly somehow. What is this here? What is rotated? Is it this? That doesn't look. Oh, is this rotated? Is this rotated? What is being rotated here? Torso. Is it this? Got no rotation. And doesn't it look like the head is rotated? And it's like, it's not this, which is usually the thing that does the rotation. It's also not this. What is it? It's not even these. It's not even these guys. Not even that one. Not even this one. Literally nothing is causing this yet. Something is. It's one of these. Is it possible to just select everything that has a keyframe and then just like see what it is? Is it the root bone? What is doing this? Alright, well, we got the arms. We got the arms, we got the legs, we got the up and down movement. Maybe this is when you go back to the dope sheet. Right, everything, just select everything. But they're not there because the other ones are hidden. That's the thing. Alright, we got this. Got the walk cycle. Blender walk cycle. It doesn't need to be Blender. You know, 3D animation walk cycle. Best human walk cycle animations. Things to consider for walk cycles. Video 3D and mastering the walk cycle. Let's master. Wait, we should watch this one. This guy has good tutorials. Welcome Spurbus, congrats on making a Game Boy game in 2026. Thank you. I've done it. It's real. Many people have done it. Many people are still making Game Boy games to this day. There's dozens. Hundreds. Billions of people are making games on the Game Boy. Welcome Brains Up. Alright, this guy has got some walk cycle tutorials. Alright, so this he does the leg movement, which I've done. I've already done that. And then what? Center of gravity, keying the arms and shoulders. Okay, hip and upper body rotation. I think that's the part that I need to do. But let's just check the arm movement. What does he do? Rotates it. Rotates the arms. Oh, the shoulders. The shoulders as well? Because mine are currently just rotating about this center thing. But I guess for more complex characters, they do move their body a bit. It doesn't just rotate from here. There's like some rotation here as well. Of the body. Okay, he's talking. Okay, the hip movement. Right, that is the thing that I did. The hip movement. Right. Why does this look rotated? Does this look rotated to you? Why does this seem like it is rotated? It's not aligned. What is doing that? Is it this? Do I do Alt R? Alt R? No, no. Is it this? Where's that coming from? The torso. Z location. It's like when I'm clicking on other stuff, it's not really updating it in this view. Is it because there's nothing there? What's causing this? What's causing this to be misaligned? Is it that? The head movement? We're at the timeline. Timeline view. It's like the spine. Guys, the spine was moving. But where? Graph editor. The spine. The spine was moving. It should not be moving. Hold on. Can we reset the spine? Oh, okay. So the spine was moving somewhere. What did I just add? I just added like a bunch of stuff. Did I just add keyframes to everything? What is this? Oh no. No, no, no. I just want to delete this. Alright, which one of these is the spine bone? Why does the spine bone even rotate? Is this the spine bone? Clear roll, spine, the meta rig. Pose mode. Something's wrong. I don't know what it is. Something's wrong with this. Blender clear. Blender, see all keyframes. See everything that has a keyframe. Hopefully, somewhere. Timeline only shows keyframes from selected channels. You want to show all keyframes, click on view, deselect only keyframes. Okay. Click on view. And then only keyframes from selected channels. Only keyframes. Do I need to be in a different view? Perhaps the dope sheet view? View? Only show. Only show, it's not there. Where is the only show? Only show. Use time codes. Am I in the wrong thing? View and marker. No, that's... Is this an old version of Blender? It is now not valid. Show only... No. Click on view. Deselect only keyframes from selected channels. It doesn't exist. The setting does not exist. Blender show keyframes from all channels. channels. Guys, I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand why this rabbit is rotated. What's doing that? What is doing that? So this, is it just naturally rotated? It doesn't make sense. No one knows. No one will ever even know. It's definitely rotated. Are you seeing this? It's time to recruit some game dev team members. You don't have to do this alone. It's not even a game, though. This is not even... This is just... nothing. This is literally just nothing. Literally. Alright, maybe it's because I've hidden some things. Maybe... there's a view somewhere. If I select this. Oh, have I selected the meta rig? Is that it? Am I in the wrong thing? I go to the rig and then I go to pose mode and then I select everything. No, that's not it. What if I go to object mode and then reset? You can't do that. That's not even possible. It doesn't make sense. Literally none of this makes sense. Do you hear the ice cream truck outside? Right now this is rotated, but you don't want this to be rotated, right? Obviously, it's not what you want. Like I would have thought that this is what's causing the rotation. What if I did? Oh yeah, if I did alter. Okay, so that resets something, right? I guess that was it. But it wasn't showing that it was modified. If I delete it, well then there's nothing. Then there's nothing even there. Maybe it was just offset incorrectly for some reason. Well, anyway, I figured it out. I've now figured out why that was happening. Alright, so now, let's see, what do we have now? Okay, now we gotta add the hip rotation. Because that is what you want. Based on what I've seen. You gotta be... the leg that is in contact with the ground, it's gotta be pushed like this. This goes up slightly. So let's see. Now for some reason, this is not clickable anymore. Why is that? Did I not have this shown above the other things? Where is this? Data in front. Okay, that's what I was missing. For some reason it undid that, but now it's good. Okay, so let's see. From here, how does he do it? How does Bro even do it? I guess we could look at this one. This one doesn't really have hip rotation. Let's add this at frame 0. So frame 0. No, we should start adding this at the contact frame, or at the pass frame. Because the pass frame is really where most of it is relevant. So the leg is there. Actually, I think the leg should be straighter. In the pass position, the leg should really be there. So I need to change this. Well, welcome, Michael. Hello, hello. Thank you for the 24 months. That is, in fact, a multiple of 12. Congrats on achieving a multiple of 12. You've done it. This guy has done it. Can you believe that he has done it? I can believe that he's done it, because he did. He did, in fact, do it. Yeah, there's 2 years minus a month. And I think that's a long amount of time. That is so much time. Can you believe I've been here 2 months? I can. You've actually been here for at least 2 months. Many months, including 2. Alright, check this out. Oh, look at that. Alright, let's see. Do you remember what I said 2 months ago when I showed up here? No. Do you remember? Do you remember what you said? Me neither? Okay, I thought so. I thought so. We don't even know. We might think we know, but we don't actually know. And that's the messed up part. That's the part that is messed up. Is that no one really even knows. We might think we know, but really we're just approximating, you know? Just an approximation of things that are known. But really, what do we know? Many things, actually. We do actually know many things. But I do feel like this leg is in this position for far too long. Look at this. You can't have that. You know, like it bends and then it continues. Shouldn't it be like not doing that? We, as in you and me, everyone in chat, or humans as a whole, society, aliens, everyone, literally everyone who has ever existed and will ever exist. What is this leg doing? Have you seen this? You've seen this leg right now. What the heck, man? Why is it doing that? Is that normal? What does it look like on this side? This leg goes up. Oh, this leg also does that. What the? Hold on a second there. It should not be doing that. It should be not doing that. Oh, the problem was because it was in this view. Okay, so this view, it's here. It's the back leg. And then it goes, it's in contact with the ground. And then it lifts off the ground. Oh, maybe that's fine. Because like this one, it does look like this. But actually, I think when it lifts off the ground, it needs to be more forward. It needs to be rotated more. Do you think we will eat more or fewer burgers in 2026 than I did? Oh, do you think I will? How many burgers did I have in 2025? I don't know if I had a burger. No, I think I did. I think I might have had one burger. No, actually, I might have had one burger in 2025. I feel like I will have fewer burgers in 2026. I think I will have 0 burgers this year. 2026. It's possible that I will have fewer burgers. Burgerless. Well, we all know that I don't really eat beef. It's too high in iron. You can't have that. You can't have too much iron. They're chicken burgers. No, we don't call them chicken burgers in the US though. We call them chicken sandwiches, which is weird. Is it weird? I don't know if it's weird. Cause like you would think, when I usually think of a sandwich, I think of like square bread or like non-circular bread. When I think of burgers, I think of circular bread. But then like a chicken sandwich is circular bread, usually. Like there are some places where there's chicken sandwiches, but it's like square bread. But that's like not as common. But a bagel sandwich? I don't know if we call them bagel sandwiches. What would be in a bagel sandwich? I feel like people call that like a breakfast sandwich, right? Are there other... Hold on, let me look this up. Bagel sandwich. Are they often called? They just call them like bagels. I don't know. I just don't know. We literally just don't know. Society has never really answered this. So we don't know. It goes like this. It goes like this. It still looks weird, doesn't it? I feel like... Hold on. I feel as if this really is meant to be in contact with the ground more so. Maybe like this. I always assumed what distinguished a sandwich from a burger was that a burger used a patty of some description. Yeah, we don't really know. Science has never really answered this. And should it though? Should science even know anything about burgers? I don't know. It's hard to tell, honestly. What even is science? Have I had a vegan burger sandwich? Have I? I don't know. Well, what is a usual... I guess I've had a falafel sandwich, but it's not like a burger. It's also weird because it's like a falafel sandwich that I've had is not really a sandwich. It's like in a pita, but then like the pita is not like cut into two parts. It's really just like, it's like this, right? This is a sandwich. We call this a sandwich despite the fact that it's like one connected piece of bread. You seeing this? You tell me this is a sandwich? Yes. Apparently this is a sandwich. Now this is not a sandwich. I don't know why this showed up. He hates pita. Pita. Why would he hate pita? What did pita ever do? Oh no, I added a keyframe in the wrong place. Our taco sandwiches. Now you're getting into some controversial stuff. You can't be saying this stuff. It's annoying to eat. It's not annoying to eat. It's annoying to fill the pitas. Well, I mean, that's not your job though, is it? I guess it depends. Are you making the sandwich? I guess you could be making the sandwich. Is it though? Is it annoying to fill the pitas? I'm fine with pitas. I don't have to make. Exactly. Exactly. Does this look better? Maybe this looks better. To me, I don't see why they couldn't just not have the bread only have one opening. I don't see why they couldn't not have the bread only have one opening. So you don't see why there's too many negatives here. Couldn't just not have the bread only have one opening. I don't understand why it has one opening. Because it contains like this stuff, right? If it was open on both sides, there's a problem with burgers sometimes is that you bite into like one part of it and then the other half stuff just starts like falling out of it, right? I was watching a ProZD video the other day, and the other day I mean yesterday, where he was eating the big arch burger or whatever, and the lettuce was just falling out everywhere. Can I see that? Is that why they made pitas? I don't think so. I think it was made before pitas even existed. Sorry, before burgers even existed. Yeah, this one. Look at this McDonald's. Oh, you can't just skip to it. Can I like show like the... Oh man, YouTube Shorts. Is there a way to watch this not as a short? This? No, what? How do you view a short with like the controls? Because I want to be able to skip through the video. YouTube.com/watch $V equals here. Okay. So like, he starts eating the burger and then like it just starts falling out around. Are you seeing this? Hey guys, it's me, Prosy. Look at that. Oh, look at... No, you can't have that. It just... Every few seconds, stuff... Just look at that. It's just falling apart. Everything... Just a big mess. Look at that. And then the part of the burger falls out. Look at that. You see... What is that? Literally the entire piece of beef fell out. You think that would have been better as a pita? Maybe. Do you also know that he was a voice actor in K-pop Demon Hunters? I did not know that until yesterday. Apparently he voice acted one of the Saja boys. I've never actually watched the movie, but I did not know that he was in that movie. McDonald's. I've not had McDonald's in a long time. Alright. What did I change? I think I changed various things. But like not correctly. Do you ever have breakfast burritos? I used to. My workplace used to have them. And then they stopped serving hot breakfast, which is messed up. So now they just have like yogurt and overnight oats or whatever, which is good, but I enjoyed the hot meals. Alright, we're gonna copy this. Go here. Wait, which one did I copy? Am I copying this one? I'm copying this one. Has your job started cutting down a lot of stuff to save money? Yes. I feel like they've done various cost-cutting measures. And it's been not great. Ours have been going crazy on it too, right? What are they doing, man? Saving money and then putting that money into AI products. They're doing that. They're like, hey everyone, it's time to write some code with AI agents. You could have it write your pull requests for you and also review them. Everyone's doing it. Make sure you conserve your tokens or whatever. They want us to start doing agentic stuff. Exactly. That's how the industry is going nowadays. That's life. It's unavoidable. Are you doing it? Or are you using Claude Code? I've not been, but literally everyone on my team is. And I'm like, oh god, I have to start using this. I'm gonna have to start using this stuff. They're gonna make me start using this stuff. I do not want to feed any of my code to AI. Well, your teammates will do it for you, probably. If you're not doing it, others are. And then they're gonna be like, well, Steve has been creating a lot of big pull requests recently. Why are your pull requests so slow? You're like, oh, I don't know, it's just how it is. And then you're like, well, it's not just this company. Surely, even if I leave for another company, they're gonna be doing the same AI stuff. And then I will have to abandon my morals. I'll have to be like, well, doesn't even matter. Fortunate thing is that all the people in our software development team are against AI stuff, but everyone else in the company is not. Oh. I feel like at my company it's the opposite. Well, not the opposite. I feel like everyone's doing AI stuff. I asked Claude to reformat a document to take less space. And I can see the script being written in real time. I've technically vibe coded. No. I can't believe this. Cannot believe the state of our society. Product management team is going full AI. Yeah, same. They're all doing it. I've heard managers at some places started like writing code with AI and then like pushing it to production, and then like production issues happen. They're doing it. Everyone's doing it. You can't stop them. They will just continue doing it. I've only used AI to ask questions similar to Stack Overflow, never fed it any code of my own. Yeah, I feel like I've only really used it. Well, okay, so when you Google stuff, it automatically does it. Like I've never specifically gone like, oh, I would like to see how to do this with AI. If you just ask stuff, it'll just do it. You can probably turn that off, but I don't know. It's just doing that by default. And then there's like internal company documents that are like fed through like an AI thing. You can ask the questions. I feel like that's kind of useful. Because you're like, okay, what code base do I have to go to for this functionality? And they'll have like a retrieval augmented generation that goes through all the documents and it's like, oh, this one. And then it'll be like, here, you can look at this document. I'm like, okay, that's good. And then like it'll try to summarize it, but I never really trust the summary. Sometimes they just make stuff up. You try to explain to them that proprietary code won't stay that way when you feed it to AI. All those MFers are definitely listening in on that. Oh, yeah, they got... Yeah, that's the thing, is that you tell them, like, give access to your Google Docs or whatever. Your company has authorized you to use this product. Would you like to connect to your company Google Documents? And I'm like, that seems concerning. I feel like I would be concerned. But I mean, the company has allowed it. DuckDuckGo, you can turn the summary off. I think I did. Did I? Yeah. I believe I have mine turned off by default. AI, yeah, more like, hey, I'm walking here. I made that joke. Me when I make jokes. That is a joke that I've made. Okay, what was I doing? Okay, I was basically... I was saying in this, the passing pose, that specifically this here should be rotated such that this is there. And then the other way, the other side of this. Actually, I should have added a keyframe for it being neutral. So here in this frame is neutral. In this frame is neutral. Copy this. Paste that. And then this one, let's see, it's the other passing is here. And this one is here. Actually, it should have been reversed. This one should have been pasted, but reversed. Got a big bonus. Oh yeah, I had to pay so much taxes this year. I looked at my income for like last time I filed taxes and like this time, and I was like, holy frick. I've made so much more money. It's because of the stock and all the stock vesting after a year or whatever. Good times. Condolences though, might be time to look for something else. No, because like if you go to any company, they're gonna start doing that. I was like, do I want to leave my company? Because like they're pushing really hard on this AI stuff. And then like everyone else that I know who's working tech, they're like, yeah, we're doing AI. So it's like, unless you're doing something like very niche, I feel like everyone's gonna be doing it. Like maybe unless you're doing like game development, but I feel like even with game development, I don't know, people are still doing that stuff. Although it's a bit more frowned upon for game development. But not by that much. I feel like people are still like, oh yeah, AI, whatever. It's fine. What types of games do I enjoy playing? Making / playing. Also welcome Zoe. What types of games do I enjoy playing? Puzzle games are cool. Actually, I feel like all the games I've made have been puzzle games. All of them. Vacuum Sugar Quest had a lot of puzzle elements. Hot Rallo is a puzzle game. Malfi's Anagrams is puzzle. I guess I just make puzzle games. I'm lucky that the company I'm in is, let's see how we can benefit from this. But they aren't stupid and just put all code into OpenAI's hands and roll with it. I don't know. They're gonna go. They're gonna start doing that stuff probably. As Lily says, I really dislike that it is constantly feeding back. What do you mean? Feeding what back? I've heard what people do is they go freelance and then they clean up people's broken AI code. Perhaps. Maybe. But like, do you want to be doing that stuff though? I feel like at some point they're just gonna hire, like, they're just gonna get AI to fix up other AI broken code. They're gonna be like, well, we just get like 2 different agentic AIs to check each other's code. I mean, that is what's happening. People at work will generate code using Claude. They'll push it to GitHub, and then GitHub has a Codex bot that reviews the AI generated code from Claude. Which is, it's actually surprisingly alright at that though. Like I feel like the AI code review bots are actually, like, they catch a lot of stuff that I would not have caught. Cause like they can analyze the entire code base. they'll be like, well, you changed this file. There's like another file that's in the repo that's not in this PR that has similar logic, and it's also calling this function and has to also be updated. I'm like, oh, I didn't see that. I would not have seen that. The real issue is you don't bother. It could be telling Big Brother every single word. Could honor that we don't share your data without your consent. What is it even doing? Anyway, but I feel like AI like reviewing code is different from generating code. Like I'm like okay with it reviewing code. It has caught many like things that I would not have caught. But I don't know. Alright, what are other things? Hip movement. Head in world space. What does he do here? Related to head movement. It's like a lot of stuff, you know? You don't even notice. Like walking is something we do every day. Well, maybe not everyone. But most people walk every day. Even just like a little bit, you know, like to your room or whatever. But like, we don't think about how complex it is. Oh, there's an ad. Okay, I'm gonna drink some water. Are you walking every day? Yes, I meant that in a literal sense. I don't mean like walking great distances. I mean literally if you're walking from like your room to the bathroom or to the kitchen, you are actually walking. Now unless you're like, you know, disabled or something and unable to physically walk, I feel like most people take at least like 2 steps every day. Probably. I would hope so. I don't know. Maybe that's not the case. Making animation looks easy until you try and notice the 2K tiny bits that separate good from bad. Thought animating was easy once you have a model. I guess it depends on like what you're animating. Cause like a person, it's like, I feel like if you're animating a robot, it's probably easier because like the movements are intentionally stiff. If you're animating like a humanoid or animal is like walking, you're like, this looks too robotic. What is it? Some kind of robot? Some kind of robot rabbit? No way. Let's see. Knee. They're fixing the knee movement. Leg extension. Delay. Alright, delaying key cycles. That's a thing. You gotta adjust it so that not everything moves at the same time. You could, if you add like 1 frame of delay, sometimes it looks better for some things. Alright, what else do I do? What else do I do? Delaying key cycles. Adjusting arm curves. Center of gravity, relaxing the hands. Hand drag. Counterbalancing the hips, upper body stretch, hip swing and bobbing. Polish? I know it says polish. I'd like to pretend that this is Polish. Timing and curve adjustment. Holding the highest position. Is that a thing that you're supposed to do? Is that a normal? Is that a thing that people normally do? Why does this movement look so stiff? 3D tutorial. 3D animation walk cycle. Guide to smoother steps. Straight ahead pass, timing and spacing. Alright, focus on the hips and weight shift. Realistic walk requires proper hip motion and weight transfer. The hips don't stay level, they rotate, tilt, and shift. I have that. They're rotating slightly. On contact, the hips dip slightly to the foot, taking the weight. Is that what I have? Yes. This side of the hip goes downward and then goes back up. Arms swing opposite of legs, okay. Don't ignore the head and shoulders. What about the knees and toes? Knees and toes. Easy to focus so much on the legs and hips you forget the top half. So a lot of character expression comes in. Watch for shoulder rotation. They should counter rotate opposite the hips. Right, that's what I was missing. Okay, so if the hips are rotating this way, the shoulder should rotate the other way. So let's see, let's go here, let's insert a keyframe, let's go to 24, insert a keyframe. And then insert one here. Okay, so then it's 6. This is rotated this way, so this one should go that way. But not too much, just like a little bit. Maybe like this much. I mean, that's like a little bit of movement, right? It makes it a little bit more realistic. But only slightly. Only a little bit. We could also offset it. You could definitely offset this. If you copy this to -6. Oh, but you can't copy it to -6. But why not? You totally could. Okay, we've offset it by 1 frame. Maybe that makes it look smoother. I don't know. Maybe. Sure. Alright, head bob. Subtle up and down movement helps sell the idea of weight and momentum. Neck delay. Let the head follow the body movement with a slight delay. So I think the head... Let's see. So when you move forward, I guess the head tilts slightly, maybe? I don't know. Let's insert a keyframe at frame 0 and at frame 24. Anyone even moving nowadays? Has anyone walked a significant amount recently? Alright, so this one, when you move forward, I think maybe the head, which way does the head move? When you, Okay, when you're walking forward, your head is tilted slightly forward. So the walking, it's during the up. The up. So up would happen in frame 9. I guess you add another thing here. And also frame 18. Alright, so then during the up phrase, and by phrase I mean phase, you move slightly, rotate. Oh, that's too fast. That's actually too fast though. Maybe like a little bit of movement. And then during the down part, I guess these are all slightly tilted. I guess it's more like this thing is tilted rather than the head being tilted. I'm going to delete all this. Let's actually put this here. Alright, so this one. So here, it goes here. And then as you're going like this, maybe the body should be a little bit forward. And then same thing here. Is that normal? Is this normal? Yeah, okay, that's something, right? Surely that's something. Got a little bit of forward movement. And then what? Looping and polish. From the timeline, motion trails. Stylize it. Common mistakes. Avoid overlapping motion in the torso, arms, and head. Every part shouldn't move in sync. Offset some things. Okay, so what if we offset the arm movements slightly? Let's like choose this. Choose these here. And then maybe what you can do, you can move these one frame earlier. Does that make a difference? I don't know. Maybe. I can barely tell if that really did anything. Alright, what else? What else do we do here? What else can be done? Nothing. That's it. The ears. We did start the stream off saying we should probably add some movement to the ears. But before we do that, what else? Some head rotation. It's like a little bit of rotation. Insert a keyframe here. Why can't I insert a keyframe? There's no animation data to operate on. What about this? There it is. And insert one here. Copy this, paste it there. Alright, so let's see. If we had some slight head movement, where would it be? Well, okay, so if the shoulder is gonna bend or rotate this way, then you gotta like rotate slightly with it, or maybe against it. You would rotate against it. Maybe like this. Just like a little bit. No, that's too much. That's way too much. That's simply way too much rotation. You can't be having that. Alright, that's like subtle, very subtle movement. Maybe too subtle. Welcome, Denchi. Wait, weren't you here? Hold on, didn't I greet you? Has he been here? I don't even know. I guess since he is not responding to the bunny, maybe he hasn't been here. Maybe he doesn't even know. He was just here, okay. Alright, maybe we can add some movement to the ears. Let's consider that. Or is there anything else? Is there anything else that I could change about this? Before I move on to the ears. Missing anticipation. Even a walk has many anticipations. No personality. Add some attitude to the hips, arms, and posture. Very good so far. Thank you. Thank you. Shoulder rotation. Head bomb. Subtle up and down movement. It's got up and down movement. It's even got forward and back movement. Neck delay. Let the head follow the body movement with a slight delay. Do I not have the slight delay? I think that's fine. Alright, let's learn how to add ear bones. How does one do that? How does one add bones to the ear? What happened to my right side menu? What the heck? What? Where's my view? Oh, wait, what? I was in the wrong view. Bones, skeleton, 118, bonk. Wow. All right, bones. Where do you add the bones? Do I have to add it to the meta rig? You know, I've never actually manually added a bone. I've only ever done it automatically via one of the menus. Hold on, let's look up a tutorial. Blender bone for rabbit ears. Is that a thing? How to rig your rabbit. Okay, let's check this out. 47-second video. Would this be where you use a spring bone? It is in fact spring. That does make sense. It is spring. Easter's coming up. As you all know, Easter is in spring. Whoa, look, they're rotating it. That doesn't tell me at all. This video, 46-second video. It is Good Friday. Alright, if I make an Reagan animal, what do I do with ears? Use the Wiggle Bones. Part 18, yeah, but it's too short. Find one of free Jiggly Bones add-ons. Like Wiggle Bones, it's free. Allows you to do exactly what you want with bones. I need a better guy. Low poly rabbit. Is there a thing? What is this website? I don't want to go on that website. Using Spine IK for bones, keeping control over individual bones. Creating a rabbit in Blender. I feel like searching rabbit in Blender is a scary thing to look for. I mean, like Blender the software, not like a real Blender. That would be too scary. This site, we and our 1,022 partners process your personal data. Why do they have 1,022? Maya, no, it's gotta be different. The shift key held down. Select the head bone. Make parent, keep offset. Is this Maya? Does Maya look exactly like Blender? Or is this an AI generated article? Wait, this is wait, this feels AI generated. Open Maya? But this was written in 2020. What do you mean? What do you mean open Maya and this is a Blender tutorial? And this looks like Blender. This is Blender, right? Is this AI generated? Did they make the the date before the popularity of AI generated content to fool us? I mean, they can't really AI generate these images, right? Surely. How do they make the ear bones? That's just what I want to know. Alright, so those bones, they AI generated date. Yeah, incels be like, AI generate the date. Alright guys. Blender did have the NFT. Oh yeah, the donut guy is like pro AI now. Do you guys see that? The guy who makes the Blender donut tutorial that everyone uses. He's like, oh, AI, oh, look at AI is good. I can't believe this. I'm gonna do the thing where like, well, I never liked that guy. I always knew there was something off about that guy. No, I'm not a fan of the Blender donut tutorial. Like, I tried it and I feel like I just didn't learn anything. He would just do things and I'd be like, I don't understand why we're doing this. He's like, okay, add this thing, add a subsurface modifier, and then do this. But he never explained like what it's for. He's not like, oh, this will add some things and you don't have to apply them. And it's like, what is this? What is a subsurface? I don't know. Welcome Bread Botnik. It's not a good tutorial. It's like, it's kind of the thing where it's like you could just show someone like, oh look, I did this. But it's like, did I learn anything? No, I didn't. Using DuckDuckGo to find blog articles for instructions. Hey, people are using DuckDuckGo every day. It taught me all I needed to know, which is that I never want to use 3D software again. No. The time it takes to make one donut, could have done 20 smaller tutorials. Yeah. I mean, I guess it like shows you like a lot of things that you can do with Blender. But like realistically, I'm not gonna remember like any of that stuff, and I didn't. I did that tutorial, and then like I did not remember any of it. It's like, you know, just press these buttons, add this thing, add these sprinkles, make them randomly generated, give them random colors. Like, when will I really need to do that? Like, I guess now that I know it's possible, but like I'll never really need to do that, as far as I know. I love DuckDuckGo. Always use it with !G and !YT. Why? What if? Sorry, I've not been reading this article. I've just been like page up, page down on this article. What am I doing? I just wanted to see how they did the earbuds. Like, okay, does anyone know if I just add, do I need to add a bone to the meta rig and then regenerate the rig so that my bones are part of the meta rig? I think so, right? But I've never added a bone separately. I would add it to the meta rig. Okay. Bone. Add single bone. Put that bone. How did where's the bone? Where's the bone that I added? It's at the origin. Where's the bone? What did I do? Where did that bone get added? Where is it? It adds it at the 3D cursor. Oh, there it is. What's the meta rig? Me when I'm asking Rick, but it's rig though. That's a different thing. You can add it to the rig, but if for any reason you regenerate the meta rig, you can end up having problems. I assumed so. I really thought that would be the case. Okay, so take this here. And then you probably want like 2 things, right? How do I extend a bone from here? How do you add a bone? It looks like the rig not. No, this is the. What? No. I guess things are color coded. Maybe you're right. No, this is the regular rig. Sorry, this is the meta rig. The regular rig has more bones than this. I'll show you. Look, you check out this guy, right? This guy right here. You enter edit mode. Never mind, you're right. Turns out you're right. I thought there were more bones. Okay, never mind. Let's not add this bone here. Delete bones. Dissolve bones? Alright, go here, go to edit mode. Go here, insert bone. Welcome Dave Wave. Alright, we're here. We are here. And then you gotta do add bone. Right? Oh, we're in pose mode. Edit mode. Add bone. And then the bone that we have is right here. Nope, it's too far up. Okay, but we want to show the bone. Show the bone in front. There, we gotta scale it down. But you also want to apply the scale. Apply your transforms, please. Scale. How do you apply the scale? If you want to have bones with handles like the ones generated by Rigify, you can use bones from here. from where? Which one would you recommend? Spines, limbs, ear, limbs, rear paw, limbs, anchor glue, skin anchor, skin glue, skin stretchy chain, faces super face, limbs super tentacle. What the heck is that? Super limb. Super limb, isn't that the game where you there's like, I don't know, you know the game Super Limb. I know. What do I want? Is it super tentacle? Would the ear be a super tentacle? Is that what this is? Simple. Oh, simple tentacle. Okay. Not a super one. Simple tentacle. So just basic copy chain or limbs simple tentacle. Okay. How do I create a specific one of these bones though? Because I'm only adding regular bones. Is there a way to add a specific bone? Can I choose? Can I say that this bone is a simple tentacle? Blender, Rigify, add tentacle, bone. How to add extra bones. You can add new bones. Rig type determines how Rigify handles new bones. The right menu. Oh, I didn't even notice this. That's not there. What do you mean this one? Oh, this thing. Okay. Bone collection advanced. Wait. In samples. Oh. Okay. Simple tentacle. Alright, so this bone is now here. And this is here. And I want to scale it up. So that's here. Then you want to apply the transforms, right? Apply. Do bones not need to apply transforms? Apply scale. How do you apply? Is it automatically applied? Do bones not do that? What even is a bone? I think you only need to apply. Oh, I see. Okay. You can apply to the whole armature in object mode, but not in edit mode. Okay. Alright, so we have the ear. It's like this. And then make sure from the other angle that's good. And this one. Do I even need this many sections? Let's see, this one should probably be here, because that's where it bends. This one maybe here. I feel like I don't need 2 bones here, right? Why would I need 2? But I guess, you know, that's how the tentacle was generated. Maybe it's fine. Alright, this seems okay. Maybe this could be a bit lower. Look, it's like in there now. Does it matter if I combine? Can I combine these 2 bones? Dissolve bones? No, what? Oh, maybe that's fine. Okay. And then you gotta like rename it so that it has like L in the name or something. Symmetrize names. How do I batch rename this? Names. Auto name. For hot tech I thought it was Raysan. No, it's just a generic rabbit. How do you batch rename? Names. Auto name, left, right. Auto name by axis. Has this been named? What is this name? Bone left. Okay, that's correct. Okay, and then you just gotta duplicate it, right? Copy and paste. Wait. Hold on. I probably should have renamed this like ear or something. Names. How do I name the specific bone? From here? I guess I do it from here. That's probably a better way to do it, right? Batch rename. Can I like rename the base name? Names. Parent. If I just name this ear, L. In edit at the top left, there's an option called batch rename. Oh, there is. Batch rename. Selected find and replace, find bone, replace with ear. Okay. Oh, but it did not rename it. It did not rename. It still says bone. Rename selected. Bone, you need to change from objects to bone. Oh, okay. I see. Rename 3 edit bones. Okay. Alright, then I need to duplicate this about the other axis. Wait, so you want to copy. I may have renamed the meta. Oh, shoot. No, it's fine. That's fine. It appears to be fine. Also, they seem to use lowercase, so maybe I'll do that. Do I need to put them in the spine? Wait, I should make it so that the parent is the head bone, right? That would make sense. Instead of uppercase ear, it's going to be a lowercase ear. Alright, the head bone is spine 06. Spine 06, I can't tell. It's spine 06. So grab this ear. You set the first bone of the chain for that. You make its parent the head bone. You click on this, you click on this, and then parent, make. Connected or keep offset. Set the active bone as the parent of the selected bones. These are both the same tooltip. Make parent. Do I want connected? I'll keep offset. The tooltip does not explain what this means. Keep offset so they stay separated. Okay. Alright, so now we have ear. That's good. And then I want to duplicate this ear. Symmetrize, right? Right-click, symmetrize. Symmetrize. Force the symmetry makes copies of selection. Okay, that's how you do it. Alright, so now that we have these ears, now we need to regenerate the rig. And now the rig. Oh, what happened to my animation? Wait. Where are my animations? Can I undo regenerating the rig? What happens to my animations when I regenerate it? Where are they? In pose mode, you can configure the chain of bones. Okay. Have the meta rig selected, not the rig. Oh, okay. Regenerate rig. And then we go to the regular rig. Go to pose mode. Where's my animation? Where is it? I'm gonna undo this. What happened to my animation? So this is here. Redefine. Regenerate rig. Loses animation. How to regenerate without losing animation data? Doesn't have any magic. It generates an armature. One needs to store the poses in a pose library. What? Blender pose library. That's never happened? No way. No. Blender, keep animation when regenerating ring. I want to regenerate, but keep the animation. In the selection editor, in the action editor, with your animation active, click the shield icon. What is the action editor? What is that? What is what is an action editor? There's like a shield icon somewhere. Pose mode. What is the action editor? Animation? Wait, what is this? Animation new? I read about that the other day. It was for making multiple animations and stuff. The action editor. What is the action? Blender action editor. Action editor. Oh, this thing. What is the shield icon? So this is the action editor. If I go to the dope sheet, is that, what is the action editor? Oh, the action editor, okay. Click on the shield icon. The shield icon. Fake user. Save this data even if it has no users. What does that mean? Is that the shield icon? Okay, and then and then maybe you click on this and you regenerate. Click on the meta rig, regenerate rig. Then you go back to this rig, pose mode, and then select your previous action in the drop down. What drop down? Select your previous action in the drop down. The drop down. The drop down. The drop down. Let's undo regenerating the rig. What is this? What is this? Run. Oh, is it just this? Why is it called F run? Choose action data block to be assigned. Okay, I just need to like click on this thing. F is for fake use. Okay. I don't even know what that means. Alright, let's regenerate rig. Let's go back here. And then click on... Oh, there it is. But it's not working. That's the thing. It's not working. It is not working. I've chosen... I mean, the keyframes are there. Oh, I'm in object mode. Did I want to be in... Click on the rig. Wait. Hold on. Oh, what the heck? I didn't mean to do that. Go here. And then... Okay, but it's because I selected the arm or whatever. We should not have that. Oh, let me undo this. Oh, I selected the head. Wait, hold on. What have I done? Let's go to the rig. Let's go to pose mode. Click on run. The arms appear to not be... Oh, because I need to set it up to use forward kinematics instead of inverse kinematics. Maybe. Yes. Okay. Okay, that I don't like that it resets that stuff when you regenerate the rig. I just think it's weird. Like, I set the things there. Why would they unset them? And also, I think it resets IK stretch. I don't want IK stretch. Although I guess it's not using IK, so it doesn't matter. Great progress, thank you, thank you. Okay, so we have retained our animation. Okay, so now you gotta choose, let's hide the meta rig bones. And then our actual rig bones here, we have to make them move the ears. Now, how do I do that? How does one do that? Where are the controls for the bone that I added? Where is it? Wasn't this supposed to have like a control? Is this the control? You may be able to set the IK/FK slider as a keyframe at the start of the animation, so you don't have to do it again. Oh, true. True. I think I did do that actually. I might have reset it when I was redoing my animations. Sure. Wait, did that make a keyframe when I changed the IK? Here, let's do this. Click on this guy. There's supposed to be controls, but it may be in a collection that's... Oh, because it's not part of the spine? Is that it? It's like a different thing. Maybe. Alright, so let's take a look. Which of these bones? The bone collection. I don't see it. Do I have to add it? Do I have to add the bone collection? What if I click the plus button? What does that do? Bones. Rigify, add bone to rig. How do I add extra bones? Create new bones, regenerate them. Pose mode, set the rig type in the bone options. Pose mode. Set the rig type in the bone options. The good old bone options. Classic bone options. Don't know. Don't know where those bone options are. Why are these bones being shown? What is this? This is the rig. But I don't want to show... What is this toggling? What is this part of? That's the rig. That's the pose. That is the pose. I don't know. Alright, well, I guess I don't have time to figure this out. I guess I don't have the time to do this. Let me just undo many things. How far can I undo? Is this as far as I can undo? Alright. So what is this? Hand IK left. I don't need any of this stuff, right? Hand IK left, hand IK right. We're not really rotating it. We're just setting the whatever this thing is. What's this thing called? The IKFK. But that's not there. Delete this. Delete this. Delete that stuff. Well, I don't know. I guess I'll figure it out. I will figure this out off stream. Let's hide this guy. What is this? What is this? Why is this shown even though I've hidden it? What is that? Is that this? What is this? Rig? Oh, the rig is in front. But then, like, what is that? That's this. Okay, I guess this is visible because it's like behind, but then like I don't want to show it. Tried hiding with this, but it doesn't work. You can set the keyframe by pressing I when hovering on the cursor on top of the slider. Hold on. Pressing I when hovering the cursor on top of the slider. Okay, so if I did this. Oh, okay. And I do this. That's good to know. Okay. Sure. I don't know why it's not being hidden, but maybe it doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm gonna save this. I'm going to close everything. I'm gonna make sure it's been synchronized to my computer. Let's see. Default folder, rescan. It has been synchronized. And then I'm gonna open up Blender on my current computer just to confirm that it's actually there. Okay, it's there. It's there. Alright, let's find out what date it is. Let's rate someone. If they're not hidden, you may have put the bones in another collection. In the meta rig, you might put the bones in another collection. Maybe that's true. I will take a look. I will try to figure this out. Anyway, let's see. American Circus Day. Chocolate Mousse Day. Walk to Work Day. Marbles Day. Marbles. Friday Party Day. Independent Artist Day. Find a Rainbow Day. Gray Day. Pony Express Day. Isn't that the thing from the mouth washing? Cloud Security Day, Marbles Day. What do we want to do? What do we want as a read message? Oh, Twitch is going to show some hands in a minute. Let's snooze those ads. party. Let's do World Party Day. Do I have any party-related emotes? I don't know if I do. Cheering is kind of like a party. Yeah, I mean, I made that one, but that's not one of mine. World Party Day Raid. Here, sure, you can do this one. You can post whatever emote you want. Alright, who's streaming? Who do I raid today? Loading up twitch.tv. Scrolling. I'm scrolling. I'm checking my list of people. How about what's this person doing? What about this person? Sure, what about this person who raided us a few days ago? Patella Max. Or as Nanodan calls him, Patea Max, for some reason. Anyway, the raid's going. I should be back tomorrow with Variety Saturday Gaming. Unless I'm not back. If I'm not back tomorrow, then I will not be back. But I expect to be back. Possibly. And now I sit here. Now we sit here for many seconds. Now we wait for the Hamflow stream. Surely Hamflow's streaming today, right? There's no way that he wouldn't stream on today. Good Friday. How can it be a Good Friday without ham? Isn't that a thing? Do people eat ham on Easter? I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even celebrate Easter. I don't even celebrate Good Friday. I don't even know. Now I'm waiting. Okay, raid's going. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.